Guys, we're here live with Vanessa Hudgens. Very happy to have her here. She's a new partnership with Propel Vitamin Boost, a workout clothing collection with AVIA, and some very exciting upcoming projects that she's going to dish about. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for being. You got the allergies going a little bit?
I know, yeah, it's spring.
It's spring.
I'm doomed.
We'll talk about these in a minute.
We have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
Whenever you're here, I always love to talk to you about fashion because you have the best looks. You were at Coachella, it was about a month ago now, but you're the Coachella queen. We love to live vicariously through you. How was it this year?
It was great. I mean, I feel like the older I get, the more chill it becomes. Like there was a lot of lounging in the Rose Garden and drinking wine.
Yeah, it seems like the ideal situation.
It is, it really is.
You know what, our fashion teams at People are always super dialed in with your looks. What's the inspiration from year to year with Coachella in terms of just the look, the feel?
It's literally just like, what is my summer wardrobe?
Yeah.
And that's for me.
Like, here's what I've got this
Coachella
year.
is. Yeah, yeah. It's like what's flowy, what's breathable, what's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's probably not what a lot of people think.
Yeah, it was a lot easier. I thought like a lot of work went into planning each look.
It's literally like, what crazy pieces do I have in my closet and how can I throw it together and just be comfortable?
So I can have that
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah, so I can have that wine. And then I like make sure to bring a change for nighttime that's even more comfortable.
Yeah.
All about comfort. I
It
feel
is,
ya. I'm
always.
speaking about dressing for success. Let's take a look at your clothing line with AVIA. So why'd you decide to launch this? It's a collection of workout clothes here.
Well, I mean, I love working out, and I think that there's nothing better than stepping into the studio feeling amazing. When you look in the mirror and you actually feel good about what you're wearing, I think that it's a confidence booster. And AVIA has been around for a while, since the 80s, and they make great quality stuff. So I knew I could depend on them to bring my designs to life in a really good and do a really good job.
Yeah, that's a game changer for me. Like if you don't
Yeah.
feel cute and you go to the gym, it's like I usually just leave.
It's over. You have to feel cute and supported, and that's the whole thing behind the line. Is it's cute, it's stylish, but it's extremely functional. You're supported. It fits in all the right places, and it's cute and stylish.
All right, you're obviously into fitness and everything else. We've also teamed up with Propel
Yeah.
Vitamin Boost. Tell us about these. And you love the peach mango, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm all about. It's great. It's the same electrolytes as the original Propel, but this has a splash of vitamins, so you have B, C, and E in there. And there's no artificial flavors or sweeteners, so it's just like a really great partner to working out.
You've got the look, you've got the drink. What's the fitness routine for you these days, like day to day?
Well, right now I'm filming,
Okay.
so there is no.
So there's no one, right? Yeah, I
It's so
wondered,
hard
like
with
on set.
crafty and everything, right?
I mean, right now I'm like intermittent fasting, so I kind of just eat what I want in my 6-hour window and then don't eat for the rest of the time. But when I do have time to work out, it's always just Pilates, SoulCycle, and yoga.
And
Yeah.
your 6-hour window, 12 to 6, right? Is that what it is?
I mean, it depends on the day.
On the day, right,
Yeah,
whatever.
I've been doing night shoots, so sometimes I'll start eating at like 6 p.m., but I have woken up at 2 p.m.
Right. Yeah.
I like that you do that because I do the intermittent fasting and then
Yeah.
paired with like keto or I
Yeah,
go back
exactly,
and forth, and
same.
it really actually works.
It really, really does.
Yeah. So yeah, what's your favorite thing about the keto diet?
I mean, it's high fat, right? So you don't have to rid yourself of like avocados, and it's really sustainable, and it gives you a lot of energy, which is something we're all searching for, right?
Yeah. Aside from being, dialed in at the gym or not, or whatever you're doing, and you got the fasting and everything, but when it comes to self-care, what do you do these days? We see you on Instagram kind of hanging at the beach, sipping some wine, things like that. Or soaking up the sun somewhere. Maybe that's not the beach.
That's definitely not the beach.
Yeah.
That's like on a lake,
Yeah.
on a day off.
Do you have to take time to kind of relax and unplug? Is that something you like to do?
Yeah, I mean, it always changes because sometimes I'll be filming and have a day off and make a point of doing nothing. And then I feel very unsatisfied. Sometimes doing nothing isn't what your soul needs, and sometimes you gotta soak up more things or go on adventures. That's been my biggest thing recently. Whenever I have time off, I love going off and doing things. I was filming in Atlanta, did a 4-hour road trip by myself to Savannah, and
nice.
spent the night there and just explored and went antiquing and then drove back.
That was all solo?
Yeah, that was
that's
also
cool.
I love
Yeah.
doing things.
Did you get anything at the antique shop?
Yeah, I got this ring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's from the
Beautiful.
1920s.
That's
a little onyx, yeah.
I love it.
I love.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
That's
fun.
really fun.
Yeah.
I need to work on solo stuff. But
It's so fun. It's my favorite. I think that like every woman should go on a solo trip at some point in their life because you learn so much about yourself.
You were featured in People's Beautiful issue this
Yeah.
year. Post
Congratulations.
makeup free.
Thanks,
You also
yeah.
did it 10 years ago with no
I
makeup as
did.
well. So why did you decide to go makeup free for the shoots, and how did you feel doing that?
I love doing it. I mean, I feel like nowadays everyone's exposed to a heightened version of people they're following, whether that be on Instagram or in films and TV. Like, no one wakes up looking the way that you see them. So I think it's really important for people to be able to see who you truly are without the facade. And it's just a nice way to connect and just feel exposed in a very honest and real way.
You know, and one part of that, fans really connected with you, have for many years now, right? Like you
Yeah.
said, that you did it 10 years ago, did it again now. How comfortable or how differently do you feel in your skin at this point in your life? What's different about the way you feel about yourself now?
A lot.
Yeah?
A lot, yeah. I mean, in your 20s, you learn so much about yourself, and you go through like a whole whirlwind of emotions. It's a roller coaster being in your 20s. But now at 30, I feel like I have a better grasp on who I am, and I know that I am constantly learning, but I have no problems with speaking my mind, which has been like the biggest enlightenment thus far of 30.
There's something
Yeah.
about knowing what you like, knowing what you don't like, having preferences, and being able to just be vocal about that.
Yeah,
Right?
and not be like not feel bad about
Yeah.
it.
I just turned 30, and it feels great so far. Nothing bad has happened.
I love it. I'm stoked about it.
Because you said, we saw a video, you were saying that you enjoy getting older and it's fun for you.
Yeah, I love it. I think that as time goes, you get to know more about yourself and the world and how you can make a difference and just knowing yourself. It's such a special thing.
Yeah, but speaking of a past decade, you've been dating Austin Butler for 8 years.
7 years.
Oh, 7 years. Okay. Well,
Almost.
we're really excited for this next year.
We bumped it up. We bumped it up to 8.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people probably ask, are you considering taking it to the next level? Do you guys talk
As
about
a
that?
woman, you know, I'm not the person to be like, hey, I'm doing this. It's like, it's all about the man. Whatever the, like, it's not, hello, it's not all about the man.
You have a say.
But when it comes to that, it's like, it's in the guy's court, you know?
Oh, so if he takes the lead, you're there to follow?
I mean, I've been here for 7 years, so I don't think I'm going anywhere.
You're on
Yeah, wait,
board.
so have you been
Yeah.
dropping hints or anything?
Girl, moving on. Too personal. Let it go.
I mean, she's already got the antique ring for now. It's fine. It's fine. Calm down. All right, switching gears here. Got this new movie coming out, Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah.
Very exciting stuff. The third installment of Bad Boys, this member of the highly specialized police unit.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the training you have to do to get into that. I feel like that would require some time in the gym.
Well, I actually was the one person they didn't set up any training
Oh,
for.
really?
Everyone else got like personal trainers, and I was like, "Where's my
You're like,
personal
"She's fit,
trainer?"
she's good
I was
to
like,
go.
"Jerry, what's going on? Where's my person?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was just already fit, but I didn't have as much time to prepare for that as I wanted because I literally finished Rent, and that night was on the red eye and went straight to work. I think I had one crash course of shooting guns, but luckily the gun that I used primarily in Bad Boys, I used on Sucker Punch. So it's like
It worked.
riding a bike. You know?
Yeah, you just sit right back into it.
You pick it right
By the way,
back
I
up.
love the idea of you like rolling into that set and just like 525. You're still singing
Yeah.
Rent so, somehow.
Literally.
You had
Yeah.
no downtime.
Zero.
Yeah,
Zero.
wow.
I was on a plane that night.
Let's talk about your co-stars, Charles Melton, Alexander Ludwig,
Yeah.
Paola Nunez. Let's just, where do we start here? About the most fun you had? Who is your best friend now? What's the deal?
I love them all so much.
Yeah.
For different reasons. Paola is like a sister to me now. I just adore her. She's so beautiful inside and out, and I just am like,
Yeah.
I love her like that. Charles is hysterical. He is such a character. He's crazy, but I love him.
Love him too.
And Alexander's just the biggest sweetheart and like big. He
Yeah.
dwarfed me, but just so kind. We actually like did a road trip and rented a log cabin. Charles was out of town, but Alexander and Paola, we all went up and got a place in the Blue Ridge Mountains and went hiking. And
This is one of your adventures.
amazing.
So cool. See, you keep doing
you
it.
do a lot
the
of cool
adventures.
things.
Yeah, you have to. Life's too short to just sit around and not do it.
Alexander posted on Instagram about the wrap gifts that you got for Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Very cool.
That was all his
tell us about
idea.
those. How did they react?
They loved it. I mean, it was so sweet. I am the worst at wrap presents, and he was like, I'm gonna do this thing for them, or I'm gonna make these dog tags. And
That's pretty cool.
He also took shells from the guns that we were shooting on set and wrote ammo on them. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would never think of that, but
Yeah.
thanks for including me.
Like this nice little thing, and now you're wearing that dog tag around everywhere. It's under there. We'll just take a word for it. Charles Melton's going to be here Wednesday. What's something that we should bring up to him? Maybe something we should know to bring up to him during the interview. I know this is on the spot. Is there a favorite memory from, I don't know, maybe the cabin in the woods that you guys all went to?
No, he didn't go.
Oh, he didn't go. He was the one that missed
Busy.
it. Sorry.
Yeah.
So maybe we should bring that up.
Maybe bring that up. Yeah. How sad are you
Too
to have
busy
missed
for
it?
adventures.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, we're going to do this game.
Yes, we have a game
gonna
for you.
tee it up
Ready?
there?
Fish and dish.
Here we go.
Keep it going. So if you reel in a purple fish, you have to answer a career question. All right. Red means the love life. Yellow fish or miscellaneous. Orange fish are for party questions. Green means you get to ask us a question.
Can you believe this? Here we go. I'm gonna
Have
get
you
it
ever
close
done
to
this
you.
before?
No.
Well, it's amazing. Get ready. See how the.
I want orange.
What's the orange?
Why is this way harder than I
It is, isn't it? This is, people always think it's going to be really easy, but then it turns out yellow. Here we go.
What does yellow mean?
All right, miscellaneous.
Okay.
All right, shut it off here. Go-to coffee order. What do you love?
New Orleans with oat
I'll
milk
take that
from
one.
Blue Bottle.
Oh, we're really on the
so
oat
good.
milk recently.
So
The Blue
good.
Bottle
All
near
about it.
Hudson, or the High Line. Yeah, I go to that one all the time.
Yeah.
I'm going to try that drink. I haven't tried it. Here we go. Just in case you want to know where I go to.
The yellow one's
Yellow.
easier to get.
There we go.
No, miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate.
Yeah, simple. Okay. End of story. Boom. Keep it moving here with the fish and dish. You're really good at this, by the way. You've gotten a lot better.
Open my mouth.
Yeah, you have to like hold it over the mouth for a little bit.
You kind of have to dedicate to one and then wait on it to roll around. You know what I mean?
There we go.
Oh, the red.
Right, red.
is love.
Oh, God.
All right, Austin, your boyfriend Austin's most annoying habit.
Either there's a lot and you're deciding,
Or there's none.
He's like none. I don't know. He's like just the best.
Wow, that was a good answer.
yeah, because I feel like most people are like, okay, where should I start?
Like, well, this leaves shoes everywhere.
He's
Doesn't.
too nice, maybe?
Okay. Whew, that's a safe answer. Okay. We got time for maybe one more.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, here we
yellow.
go.
All right, yellow. Okay, what's your biggest pet peeve in general?
When people don't do their jobs well.
Ooh. Yeah.
I can't stand it. It drives me crazy.
Okay. That's a good pet peeve.
Yeah.
And legit.
Hopefully we did our job well. All right,
You did.
thanks
Good
for
job. Good
stopping
job.
by. Everybody be sure to check out Vanessa's new collection with AVIA. Look out for her in Bad Boys for Life, which hits theaters in 2020.